What's going on YouTube? This is Atomic Gift Collectibles coming back at you with another unboxing and review. Actually, this one's going to be more of a review because I already unboxed this figure a long time ago and he's been sitting in my collection. But today I have the Toho 20 Godzilla 2023 Heat Ray color version from X+. So let's go ahead and dive right into this one. So starting with the outside shipper, it's just going to feature a brown shipper box with the fragile sign here. Toho 20 Godzilla 2023 Heat Ray Radiation Color version. All right, let's go ahead and get the art box out of the shipper. Awesome, now that we got the art box out of there, similar to the counterpart, it's going to feature the statue that you're going to receive inside, which is Godzilla Minus One. It's going to say Daikaiju series, Godzilla 2023 Heat Ray version. Without further ado, let's get the figure. Perfect. Now that he is out of the box, let's take a closer look. Actually, let's go into a quick story time. So how did I get this figure? So originally, this figure here was a Godzilla the Art event exclusive, which means in order to get this beautiful figure, you had to attend an event in Japan, which is called Godzilla the Art exhibition. And that is where you ordered this figure from X+. So it wasn't a figure that you can just go online and click buy, unfortunately, because it's, I mean, look at this thing. This thing is absolutely gorgeous and highly detailed for an X+ 25 centimeter figure. So when this came out, I originally did not have hope of getting it because it was super hard. You had to either be there in person or you had to buy it on the secondhand market. And usually when you have to buy in the secondhand market, you do have to pay quite a bit of a premium. So I kind of gave up on this guy. So instead, if you recall, I have a different video where I reviewed the regular edition of this figure here. And at the time, I was like, well, you know, it's still a beautiful figure. I'm going to go ahead and order it. Well, an opportunity came up through Mercari Japan where they had a listing. It was a fair price, a fair asking price. So I went ahead and bought this. And I kept the other one on pre-order because I was like, you know what? It would be nice to have a version of Minus Goji without the Heat Ray plates. Anyway, fast forward a month and wada bing, wada boom, bam, I have this beautiful figure at my doorstep. I unboxed it and I was absolutely impressed, guys. I mean, look at this thing. It is absolutely a gorgeous figure. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right into detail. All right, so starting with the face here, I mean, guys, look at how absolutely gorgeous the detail is. You get nice paint and sculpt along the face here. Painted eyes are golden. Look at that. The camera's picking it up pretty well. And then you also get nice detail along the top here of his crest going down. Mouth and nose are going to be very, very finely detailed and painted. You get individually sculpted teeth here, as well as a blued out tongue there from his atomic ray emission. Moving on to Minus Goji's chest, you get nice detail work along his chest and pectoral region. Very undersea and coral-like with a nice dry brushing, like it's like a beige dry brush. And that detail goes all the way down through the belly of Goji here. You also are going to get nicely sculpted hands and claws here, both painted and sculpted, as well as the inner arms are going to have nice detail work as well. Now here's the money shot, guys. This is where the absolute killer of the paint job and application is. You're going to get translucent dorsal plates going and running down all the way down Minus Goji's back through his tail, and it's going to be a complete paint job all the way to the tip of the tail. Let me go ahead and get in a little closer for you. And all of them are going to feature a nice white and light blue paint application with the translucent dorsal plates. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking at Goji's back here, you're going to get nice detail work running along the back here. It's going to have that nice kind of coral reef-like protrusions that are common to Minus Goji's back here. That's going to run all the way down the tail. You're also going to get nice white dry brushing between the dorsal plates, which is like that atomic heat ray radiation light emitting from Goji's back. Really clever paint application on that. All right, without damaging my figure, You're going to get nice detail work and skin textures along Goji's legs here. And then you're going to get the nice plated look for Goji's feet, along with really nicely detailed claws here on the bottom. And those are going to be individually painted as well. Now this Minus Goji cannot stand on itself. Without the tail stand, it kind of leans back like that, where the figure is supposed to be propped up at least right there. So X Plus does include a little tail stand, which you install right here on the back of Goji's tail. Right, now that we got paint and detail out of the way and knowing that there is no articulation on an X Plus figure, let's go ahead and get some side-by-side comparisons. Movie Monster Series, YMSF, Haya Exquisite, Fun Fun, Band Presto Enshrined, Ichiban Show 25cm Series, Omega Beast Series, X Plus 30cm Series, CCP Middle Series, Omega Eggmon, Mini Eggmon, Finger Puppet. Final thoughts on this guy. He is one absolutely stunning figure. Again, I cannot get over how lucky I was to add this into my collection. Now, it's pretty hard to gauge what you're going to be spending on this guy, especially considering that for those of you that live in the United States like I do, you're going to have to heavily rely on the aftermarket for pricing on that. All I got to say is do your research, make sure that you're getting a good deal on this figure, and if you do happen to find a good deal on this figure, pick him up immediately because he is absolutely stunning. I would even argue that he is one of my favorite figures here in my collection, and he will be one of the last that I part with, ever if I should have to part with my Godzilla figures. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you like what you saw here. I want to bring some more X Plus content to you. As you can see on the side over here, I have way more X Plus figures in my collection that I want to review with you guys. Also, drop a comment below. What do you think of this guy? Do you think it's better than the original version that we saw in the previous video, or would you prefer this one here? Also, some channel highlights. We did pass 100 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to do a separate video kind of as a thank you to all of my viewers here. I also want to go ahead and, as I mentioned in a different video, I want to do a Marvel week where I go over some of my Marvel pieces, and then I have some more Godzilla slash Kaiju stuff coming in that I want to roll out as well. And then probably dip some Jurassic Park shenanigans in there, you know, who knows. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. I appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.